Rohan from the negative team, and for these reasons, we believe that the government should not finance higher education for prison inmates. One of them is meditation. My team has talked about this method earlier today and how effective it is. Meditation is not religious. The literal meaning of meditation is to reflect and improve upon someone's life. It is not necessarily part of Hinduism and Buddhism. In a jail in San Francisco, there was a 50% recidivism reduction in 3 years after an inmate was released, if they went through meditation. That is a great reduction. This is an effective method and costs less than giving higher education. The other team said that, why don't they use this in schools? Well, meditation is used in jails because prisoners have gone through tragedies and harshness, and they need their mind to be sane. In schools, kids are innocent. They never seen harshness and tragedies. That's why we straight away give them education. With prisoners, that's not the case. We have to clear their mind with meditation. In 5 years, we can save billions of dollars from meditation. For every dollar spent on meditation will in turn lead to $10 in savings. Another alternative is making prisoners work for their education. If prisoners want an education, they should pay for it. That is how law-abiding citizens get their education, and that money can be going toward their education instead of the government having to pay for it. Also, these prisoners are people who committed crimes. Why can't regular citizens get a free education when people who did bad things get that opportunity? That is ethically wrong, giving a reward to someone who did bad and giving something else to a person who did something good, which is paying for education. Motivation and enthusiasm are the key elements that drive a person to do something which earns them money. It is not always a college degree which motivates them. Marcus Hawthorne was at the wrong place at the wrong time. However, not all prison inmates were in that situation when they committed a crime. That too, many inmates are repeat offenders. Out of all inmates, around 52% of inmates are repeat offenders. They don't deserve education for committing a crime twice. What prisoners deserve for breaking the law is punishment, not rewards such as free education. Even if a prisoner gets a degree, how will they get a job? The unemployment rate in the country is around 8%, and they're just thrown out there without knowing what's coming at them. How do you expect a prisoner to go out there and make a living? Also, prisoners who have a felony will have a hard time finding a job. Felons can't do all kinds of jobs, such as a detective, architect, contractor, attorney, or anyone in the medical field. Therefore, their scope of employment is very limited. Also, they can't do any government sector jobs. Most are restricted. In one of the articles from Regal magazine, I read about an ex-felon known as Booth. He was incarcerated for over a decade, and he was also an ex-felon. He quoted that, "A felon is basically unemployable. No private sector jobs will hire you. Walmart won't even hire you to sweep their floors." What is the point of educating a felon when they can't even get a job on the lowest end? If you owned a company, would you feel comfortable hiring someone who's a felon? There is no need...
Objection. You said that felons cannot get private sector jobs, right?
Well, that was a quote from Mr. Booth.
You're using this quote.
Yes.
But they can get private sector jobs. Unicycle is a private company, and prisoners are allowed to get jobs from it, and they do thrive there. They are paid.
Overruled. This is closing argument, counsel. You may proceed.
There is no need for the government to spend more on jails when close to a quarter of the general budget is being gobbled up by jails. Out of $8.8 billion, $2 billion is being spent on jails. We are already spending so much money on jails, and the affirmative team says that we should still spend more? That is not an efficient and reasonable way of spending our money. If we do that, we'll have to start cutting on other things in the budget, which is not something we should feel happy about. We, the negative team, have expanded on financial constraints, felony getting in the way of getting a good, meaningful, gainful employment, most prison inmates being repeat offenders, and we strongly say spending on our monetary resources on higher education for prison inmates is like throwing good money at bad money. Having said that, we have also proposed some methods that are cost-effective and were proven to produce quite measurable positive results that can help our society without breaking our backs financially. Please vote negative.